Hello and welcome to the channel where in this video, we'll talk about how too much money can be a bad thing. FT Alphaville in a recent write-up talks about shipping getting more expensive because of sustained high demand of consumer goods in the US and Europe, post the easing of lockdowns. With the holiday season not too far away, businesses in America and Europe are stocking up in the hopes of better managing any supply disruptions, which may be the prudent thing to do. This has pushed up demand even further and as a result the price of shipping. On the flip side, these are good times for the shipping industry. The pandemic pain brought rationalization of overcapacity. Climate change concerns and fuel savings have made ships even slower, which has further reduced industry capacity. Prices, which started ticking up during the COVID crisis, have stayed up or increased further. As a result, shippers are earning more. Shareholders are happy as the stock prices have ticked up. And the companies are looking to put that money to use. For example, Maersk recently announced buying two businesses in Europe and America, together valued at close to $1 billion. They are doing what is commonly known as vertical integration. During the good times, it is the thing to do. The market is supportive and the company is doing really well. Revenue is coming in, profits are piling up, the bank balance looks healthy. What do you do with all that money? It can be a sticky issue and more challenging than we might think. Some CEOs will pay themselves a substantial bonus for a job well done, and maybe that is the right thing to do. Some companies may decide that they are not sure how best to deploy all that cash, so better give it back to their shareholders. It is then one less problem for the company to deal with. And as an added advantage, it makes the shareholders happy. So the company may choose to return the money as dividend or share buybacks. The alternative to giving the money back to shareholders is to put the money to work and earn acceptable returns on it. Note that the bit about earning acceptable returns is super important. If the company doesn't do a good job of it, then shareholders may be unhappy and its stock may go down. Share price going down is not a desired outcome for a company as it has the potential of causing a series of other problems, like difficulties in raising money for regular business operations as well as for future endeavors. It can also make the company a target of hostile takeovers or activist shareholders if its stock price is low. So you see, having too much money can be a bad thing for some companies. Companies have multiple options of putting their money to work. It can deploy the funds for research and development with the hope of making new products to sell to the market and make more revenue and profits. However, that may be easier said than done for some businesses like shipping. Another option available to companies could be to buy revenues. That is, buy similar businesses. So a shipping company may go out and buy another similar or a slightly different shipping company. Together, under one umbrella now, they can earn more revenue for their shareholders and hopefully, more profits. Having said that, it may not always work as the target business owners may be unwilling to sell, or the price could be high which could make the math not work out in the end. A third option is to do something different but related. This might mean buying not a competitor but a customer or a vendor, also known as vertical integration. Many times, such acquisitions bring in more profits without bringing in a lot of additional revenue. If done right, a vertical integration can make the business more profitable. When the times are good and money is there, the fancy management consultants and investment banks will make fancy presentations to companies asking them to vertically integrate. This is what Maersk may be doing. Here's the Wall Street Journal reporting on a couple of acquisitions by the shipping company. A.P. Moller Maersk has reported robust earnings helped by a frenetic global shipping market, announced it bought two e-commerce logistics companies together valued at nearly $1 billion. Our strategy has been to provide a more integrated solution, Maersk Chief Executive Søren Skou said in an interview. So we are moving from shipping containers from port to port to shipping from door to door. We have a very substantial balance sheet, and quite a substantial war chest. We had $11.5 billion in free cash flow and we have no debts, so we have quite a significant ability to make acquisitions, he said. However, it is a well-known fact of life that businesses are cyclical. That is, after good times come the not-so-good times. In such times, the revenues are not that great and profits take a hit. So, when the times aren't as great and the money is tight, the same fancy management consultants and investment banks will make beautiful presentations to the companies, asking them to shed excess flab, sell all the adjacencies wherever possible and double down on their core competency. Whatever may be the case, the consultants and bankers are always in the money. I guess that may be the business to be in. So, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a like and I'll see you in the next one.